Hello. I've been playing a lot of Minecraft recently, just kind of been getting back into it, just enjoying myself. But it does get a little bit stale every once in a while, right? I mean, it's kind of the same thing, right? Start a new world, cut down a tree, go mine a bunch of stone, go mine a bunch of coal, go mine a bunch of iron, etc., etc. And it kind of all sort of blends together. But I saw somebody doing something new with it that I hadn't seen before, and I thought, you know what, I'd like to try and do that same thing. So it's called it's sort of the Village Challenge. I did eventually go find a Reddit post for it, and it said it had been updated for 1.14, which was 3 years ago. But most of this stuff should still work. Basically, the gist of it is you start with 6 villager eggs, you get a bell, and your job is to build a village with certain milestones to reach before you can do certain things or get rid of certain restrictions. So you start off not being able to mine, you can't build a farm, etc., etc. And then as you keep going, as you have a bigger villager population, you can start to give them jobs. You can start to pen in animals, build a big farm, mine deeper, put torches outside, all kinds of stuff. In addition to that, though, you also have to make sure that every villager has a bed, that there's food for the villagers, and so on. So thought it sounded like fun. Thought I wanted to give it a try. So I have a world set up. I've given myself 6 villager eggs and 1 bell because that's the only way to get those things. And we're gonna get started today. Now, step 1 is to find fertile land for your clan. So we're gonna get started doing that, and we'll probably start phase 2 today, but I don't think I'll finish it just because it requires building at least 6 beds, which takes a while when you can't farm the sheep. So here we go. So here are the rules. We're going to maintain a renewable villager population once I spawn them in. That means at least until I can make a brewing stand. If I am able to cure zombie villagers, that's allowed. So as I mentioned, we'll start with 6 eggs. I get 1 bell. And then just some rules that are generally in place. I can skim stone at the beginning if I can see it. There are restrictions for mine depth. You can only go down to a certain level at particular times. Can't give villagers jobs until I am required to. I can't use stone until stage 3. I can't make a big farm until stage 4. I can't pen in animals until stage 4. I can't even build a furnace until stage 5. Every furnace has to have a chimney forever. That's just the whole game. I can't put in a villager until I have a bed for them. I can put campfires outside to be able to have some light or to cook some food, but they are limited. All right, so I haven't even looked yet, but as you see, I've got 6 eggs and a bell in my inventory. Whatever this is in front of me is not looking promising. I guess there's some coal up there I could eventually get. Let's turn around and okay then. This is gonna be interesting. Let's see if I can even make it over to those trees without falling from a high place and dying. Okay. Here's one. I don't even know what kind of tree this is. This is crazy. Where's the wood? Here we go. Okay. I like this wood. Is that red? Ooh. That looks great. Alright, so I'm gonna finish cutting down this tree on my way down, and then I'm going to maybe stick around and pick up some of the saplings that I hopefully get. Because as much as I like the way this wood looks, I don't think I'm going to settle here. It doesn't seem like a good spot for a village. It's not flat. It doesn't have like a good water source nearby, which I know are requirements because I've looked ahead at the challenge. So, yeah, I think I'm going to cut this tree down and maybe pick up some saplings and then leave. should have just made myself an axe here. This is gonna take a minute. Oh, this sucks. That is gonna be one of the things that's the worst as well. Is like, what the heck? Mangrove roots. What? How do I? Is this mud as well? Yeah, it is. Okay, interesting. And that is a mangrove propagule. Oh Jesus! There's so much news. Oh crap. Okay, well, forget it. I'm done. I'm gonna take some more of this mud because I'm assuming it's useful for something. And I don't know anything about those mangroves, so I'm betting, honestly, against myself that I'm gonna need the mud for them. So we'll do that. I'm going to ignore the beehive because the bees will just get mad at me. What's this stuff? Oh. You know what? I'm gonna stop and learn about mangrove trees for a minute. Okay, I don't need the mud, it turns out, so I'm just going to I'm gonna make a crafting table, I'm gonna make myself a boat, and then I'm gonna leave. Maybe also an axe. That's a pickaxe. I don't remember how this works. Alright, an axe, a pickaxe. I need 5 blocks for a boat. So, here we go. Just don't want to accidentally place the bell or use it. Oh. Alright, so this is actually looking a lot better. I'm not gonna pick this little, like, bar. Oof, jeez. I like this natural harbor, actually. Right in here. This is pretty good. Okay, so I've got oak trees, I've got birch trees. Right over there's the mangrove swamp. There's a jungle back there, and I'm pretty sure I saw some acacia trees. So this is gonna be where we go. Got my boat back, and now let's get started. Here's a little pond. That's going to count as my fresh water source, I think. So just need to clear some space, and then we'll be ready to go. I really like that natural harbor. I'm definitely going to spruce that up later once I'm allowed to use stone for things other than tools, which I'm not right now. That's one of the rules. So we're just going to start clearing a space. I'm going to call this, by the way, stage 1 complete, or phase 1, or whatever stage is, doesn't matter to me. Stage 1 here. Find fertile land for your clan to begin a new life. That is done. That brings us to stage 2. Construct 1 hut for every player. Construct a further 2 huts for every player hut. Spawn the villagers once they have a bed. Place the bell. Have a villager population of 6. Again, each with a bed. So I'm still unable to mine, still only above ground resources. From here on out, once there are beds, I can use them. I can't place torches outside. Now, as mentioned, one of the things that I am not allowed to do is build like a big farm. Is that a cat? No, okay, it's a wolf. One of the things that I'm not allowed to do at the beginning is build like a big farm, but I am allowed to grow some plants next to existing water. Now the harbor's not going to count for me because that's not fresh water. It's salt water as it's connected to an ocean. So I'm going to drop this crafting table over here. What am I doing? There we go. And then make myself a hoe, and I am going to get started growing this wheat because before I can actually like start a proper field, instead of just growing things next to the water, I have to have a bigger villager population than the one that I started with, which does mean that I need to have enough food and enough beds for them. Man, that looks so cool in the distance. It'd be terrible to try to build a village on. It looks amazing on the horizon. I'm gonna cut out a lot of this part of the challenge where I'm just sort of chopping down trees and gathering resources, because it seems like it would probably be really boring to watch. I'm keeping the birch logs because I'm eventually going to use them for like, floors. I like the way that they look. I think I'm going to use the mangrove wood for roofs, because I like the red. Speaking of, that can go back in the water now that I have decided that this shall be the permanent location for my village. So I'm eventually going to use the birch for floors, the mangrove for like nice looking roofs. Eventually I'll line them with cobblestone, and most of the buildings are going to be made largely of oak wood. Another thing that I'll do is I'm going to start by building a hut for me. I will also then have to build 2 huts, at least, other than my own. Those are going to be for the villagers. And I'm going to, I am going to put a door on my hut, but only until I can get an iron door. Oh, jeez, it's night. Okay. This is about to be a bad time for me. Let's get these out. So my hut is going to be just very simple to begin with. We're just going to go anywhere with it, but I want to bring this with. I'm going to give myself the high ground compared to the rest of the village. So we'll go. I'm going to use this tree. I'm going to use this tree. This is going to be easily the worst house design that I put up in this entire challenge, because I literally just need a place to hide from the monsters during the night. One player hut. Done. Alright, now I'm sure that this looks like garbage from the outside, but guess who doesn't care? It's me. I am going to make myself a box real quickly because that is allowed. No furnace yet. Obviously I don't have stone, but it's also just part of the rules. So I'm going to stick my mud, my mangrove roots, my eggs, my bell, the saplings, and of course my mangrove wood. And all that for now. I'm going to go ahead and make myself another axe. Put my doors away. And you know what? I'm now emboldened by the fact that I have a spot to put my things. I can hear that skeleton, but there's a wolf around, so I should be fine, right? Right? Tell me I'll be fine. Tell me I'm pretty. Oh shit. Creeper. Okay, so wolves are in fact taking care of the skeletons, so I should be able to handle this. Yeah, I wasn't scared. That was going to go really poorly at all. I'm lost. Oh shit! Oh shit! That's fine. This is fine. Skeleton. Is there a spider too? Which would actually be really nice for me. But okay. See, this is why I put the eggs and the rest of the stuff away. Because I kind of expected this to happen. This is a very dangerous spot to be. What is glowing over there? I probably looked at it earlier, right, and like saw that it's like a lava source block or something falling down. Nice. Dude, waterfall? Okay, I have no idea what's glowing there, and I need to... Okay, so I have good news and bad news. The good news is this is bamboo. Bad news is I have no idea how to get to my village. I think this is it. I think it's this way. So that's pretty good. Yeah, okay. There's my little paddle boat and my hut. Very good. On my way home. Well, I think I got everything I was carrying too, because I was purposefully not carrying much. There we go. Just cleared all of the leaves off of my hut. And so now I'm going to keep clearing and build a few more of these, I think, is the play. I want these things. I used a huge amount of oak wood, and I used an existing tree for one of the posts. This is gonna be bad. Okay. Is there a better way to get up there? There should be a better way to get up there. Why don't I just... So I like that there are these big trees that you can get a bunch of wood from just one sapling eventually. They are really find them to be really frustrating to deal with. I don't know where the top of the trunk is right now. I think this is it. And if I don't get all of the branches, then I'm gonna have just floating tree around, which looks really bad. Let's see, I need 16, 32 logs, and then a bunch of wood. I'm definitely just going to cut out this resource gathering part, and then once I've got all the logs that I think I need, then I will cut back in and let you know. Right, I think that I have enough stuff right now, so you can see I've got my nice stack of logs right here. I'm going to take half of them as logs. Yeah. The rest of that's going to be wood. That gives me 2 stacks of planks, which should be enough. I hear a skeleton that's underneath a tree. That's bad for me. Oh well. I'll put 1 hut here. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's fine. No, it's not fine. I'm gonna hate that. I'm leaving space for a path, because eventually all of your buildings have to be connected via paths. Good, they can have a door later. So there it is, hut number 1, and number 2 will go this way to the space that I didn't clear, which is a good choice. And once again, I'll just cut to when it's finished, and that's gonna be it for today, because I have no sheep anywhere near me. Alright, so there it is. I'll put 2 doors on them, and then I think I'm going to call it there, because a lot of the rest of this is just going to be killing spiders. Door 1. Door 2. I see a spider over there, though, so... Oh, nope. 2 skeletons. I'll just wait until morning. Ah! Oh, jeez. Oh. Further huts. Done. 3 more requirements to go, and I'll be done with stage 2. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to call that good. That's it for now. I think I'm going to put a link to sort of the Reddit post that I found with the rules in the description. Here's a couple other videos that YouTube thinks you might like, and/or the next one. Leave a comment. Somebody tell me how many spiders I'm going to have to kill to get all of the pets that I need, because I want to know. I want to know whether it's going to be better for me to go on an expedition for sheep or not. Alright. Calling that good then. Bye, everybody.